In the last 87 years, the Leafs have won their division 2 times. Do you realize that? 99-2000 and the Fugazi COVID year. And I'm sure there are some casual hockey fans that are like, wow, 2 division wins in 87 years? How's that possible? How's that possible? I'll tell you that's possible. Look no further than last night's game against the Preds, where the Leafs had a golden opportunity to separate themselves from the pack and take the division lead. And what do? They stop fucking skating after the first period, and they let one of the worst teams in the NHL rattle off 5 straight goals. And I'm sitting watching myself last night thinking, like, was this a tactical loss by the Leafs to try and avoid having to play Ottawa in the first round, who they also can't beat? And I look at the fact that Morgan Rielly led the team in ice last night, 25 minutes, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe it was. Why else are you playing Morgan Rielly 25 minutes last night? Morgan Rielly has borderline entered Jake Gardiner, Justin Holt territory at this point. And it's such a shame because he used to be a great Leaf. He's so washed. It's so hard to watch him play out there. And my question for Berube today is, why did Morgan Rielly lead the boys in ice time last night? And I also want to know why you sat Yarncroke against his former team, in Nashville in favor of Holmberg. I don't want to see Holmberg playing over anybody except maybe Kampf, who's also useless, but certainly not Yarncroke. So those are the questions I have today. And obviously a major question that all Leaf fans have had for a long time is how come we can't beat shit teams? It's one of the greatest mysteries in the universe. And Toronto is probably the only playoff team this year that has lost to Nashville, San Jose, and Pittsburgh. And, I still think it's our year. It's not a big deal. It was their 4th game of the week. The boys looked tired. There was also a blown call on Robertson. Immediately afterwards, they had the Nashville power play, the bunting goal that made it 2-1. That was a huge turning point in terms of momentum. Not blaming the refs last night, but that was the thing. But that aside, I feel like we've been talking about killer instinct with this group since day one of the Matthews era, and I don't know if killer instinct is something you can just turn on like a light switch come playoff time. I hope and believe that they can, but we'll see. Last thing I'll say is Domi and Nylander, I've never seen 2 guys that are more hot and cold. They're such enigmas. One day incredibly hot, one day ice cold. Just make sure you're leaning on the hot side come playoff time. And that's all. The boys will be good. Get back to work this week, guys. Drop a comment on your thoughts. Thanks for watching. And go, Leafs, go.